Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to discuss about how to find your dream job, how to find the job that fit for you.
I had gotten to the point where I was looking for something different, but I was a little bit stuck.
I was really good at what I was doing, but it wasn't really providing me with much passion.
I'd wake up one day and go, why am I in advertising? I never chose to go into advertising. And so one day I think it was that feeling of, I want to make something that I come up with.
If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribe. Please also ring that bell so that you don't miss a beat, because I will provide personal development tips every week. To begin with, have you ever feel like the job you're doing is not what really interests you? You just want to make a living off it, and you don't have any energy or you don't have any passion for your work. Don't worry, it happens to most of us. So to be honestly, I've been struggling for quite a few years. After I graduated from the school, I started my first job as a mechanical engineer. For a long time, I was doing okay on the job, but I didn't find a fulfillment after I complete my job. Part of the reason is because of my personality. I tend to like to work with people instead of with machine. As a mechanical engineer, you have to be hands-on, you have to be very creative of design. Sometimes it's just those little detail design and troubleshooting, but that might not fit for everyone. But you might be think it's funny, right? I had a PhD degree in mechanical engineer. Wow, until 5 years after my mechanical job, then I find out it's not my type. It doesn't fit for me. The reason that I didn't identify those at early stage is simply because I never put a thought on what should I do or what my career goal should be. When I was in school, one of the best major there was the mechanical engineer, and I ended up going to the mechanical engineer. For the first 2 semesters, most of the class are general mathematics, physics, material science, and I was doing okay. But later on, when you go to the 3rd year, there's a lot of hands-on work. I remember there's some troubleshooting classes which I struggled. But again, I didn't take it seriously. I feel like it's just a thing that you need to overcome, because as for anything, there probably have something you need to overcome to be good at it, right? So I always take that mentality, say, if there's anything happens that I'm not good at it, I will just try to make up for it. But until last year, I decided to think differently. It all happens because of the online coach program. The class focuses on, instead of try to make up for your weaknesses, look at your natural strengths. Maybe you can try to refocus either at something or job that related to your strengths. But just by strengths is not good enough. You might also need to look at your personality, because a lot of the cases that you don't like your job, or it might be due to the environment. Maybe the person or the types of role does not fit your personality. I have one episode basically tells you how to find your personality. So if you haven't checked, please take a look at it. And also the other pillar for you to find your dream job or the job that fits for you is your interest. If you want to achieve excellence, if you want to be good at what you're doing, it has to be something that you're interested. So with that being said, here is the video for the online coaching program that I mentioned. Please take a look.
I get up every day and feel like I'm exactly where I am supposed to be.
There's a real joy that comes from creating this kind of work.
I love running my own business, being myself, being able to make the calls, call the shots, and being able to create things. Before I went to A Path That Fits, I was working in technology and sales, and now I run my own real estate development company. That definitely feels a lot more authentic to me than creating somebody else's dream.
Your work is so much more than a job. Work is an incredible opportunity to use your gifts and your passions to make a meaningful contribution to the world.
I had gotten to the point where I was looking for something different, but I was a little bit stuck.
I was really good at what I was doing, but it wasn't really providing me with much passion.
I'd wake up one day and go, why am I in advertising? I never chose to go into advertising. And so one day I think it was that feeling of, I want to make something that I come up with that's something I have invented. The app is I think it's in 5 languages. It's sold on a whole bunch of different platforms. I think it's been probably downloaded maybe 100,000 times. And that kind of opened the door to other projects.
Our programs help people get in touch with who they really are and what they really want.
And find purpose in the work where they want to go towards. The work deepens and they become more and more the leaders they want to become. It's quite beautiful to watch.
I was an IT consultant for 16 years, and after A Path That Fits, I'm now on a path to getting a PhD in clinical psychology. I didn't really have a set schedule where I could meet someone one-on-one every week. And so what the online course allowed me to do is work on my own time, really work at my pace. So I was able to find out about my passions, my strengths, and my personality type. And it's not something that I really allowed myself to do in the past. I always thought that to do something you love, you're probably going to be just scraping by. But the program really helped me realize that I can do both, and that's really exciting for me.
When I see clients finding their calling and finding the joy in the work that they do, there's nothing better for me than to see the life that they have created for themselves.
There's something really magical about having this person just kind of listen and guide you and help you discover tools that are really good for you to kind of dig through this stuff and uncover things that have been there for a long time.
Those moments of like a small shift in perspective or understanding that suddenly I would like immediately just feel like, whoa, yeah, I'm ready, I'm excited to go do something. And now I am running my own solo architecture practice and continuing to do photography.
Prior to my work with A Path That Fits, I was a communications organizational development professional, and now I am a therapeutic chef and eating psychology coach. There were many times during the process that I felt scared or intimidated, but knowing that I had a knowledgeable, nurturing, caring career coach helped take a lot of my fear away.
Take the risk and make the leap because, the rewards are worth it at the end of the day.
I'm living the dream.
Again, I have to say this is a really great program. I benefit a lot from it. I start to realize what I really want to do. And most importantly is not just to find out what you want to do, and also to really look at some of the possibilities. Because all of us have some dysfunctional belief. That for me, a long time I was thinking, but I couldn't change to another career or job title because I have been working in mechanical engineering for 5 years. I have a PhD in mechanical. How could I possibly turn away from mechanical engineer? I should stay with it because that's what I've been invested. I don't want to, waste all the investment on my mechanical engineer background, right? But again, in that course, you will hear the coach Adrian and other people who are taking the class with you to look at your beliefs. Some of them are really kind of holding you back, like the one that I have. If it's not really the good fit for me, why I have to hold it down to it, right? I'm only 30 plus years old. I still have a lot of career years ahead of me. Why should I just be dragged by the PhD degree or certain few years of experience? I can still try to do something else. So again, this is just a quick example. There's a lot of dysfunctional beliefs you might have. The good thing about the program is it guides you, it helps you to put them down. When I was in a difficult situation or something, environment changes, I just like a lot of people, I still blame the environment. I still blame others. I don't say the value or the power that my own choice will impact on my choices. So after the program, I start to realize I have to really look at what is the causing the result that I'm ending today. It's not others, it's not the environment, it's not your boss, not your company. It's all within yourself. So that's why nowadays I empower myself. I just keep telling me I have the power to do whatever I want. I have the power to change my life and to shape whatever I dream of. Last, I want to talk about why do we need to go to some of those coach programs. The reason is you may think you can find all by yourself. That's true. Like I think if you spend enough time or if you have enough guidance by yourself, you can do it. But again, it's not the simplest thing. Like a lot of times, especially those dysfunctional beliefs that's been rooted in your mind for long, it's really hard for you to look from the holistic, from a different perspective. You need to talk with somebody. You need to constantly to put down and to communicate, and also maybe a accountability partner to check on your progress. Sometimes you just get lazy. A dream job or a job that fits for you now may not fit you in the future. Be open-minded. Just try to embrace the moment at the current given conditions, what's best for you and what you want to do. So again, check out this course. I've been compared with a lot of other coaching programs. I pick up this one. I think it's a good investment. So if you have any questions, please reach out below and I'm happy to answer some of the questions. Find a job that makes you happy. Again, I think this will be very transformational. It will change every aspect of your life if you can enjoy your work. Thank you. Bye.